out on the street with these brothers on the corner. Gonna show them some word about themselves. Again, like I was just asking y'all. Y'all ever wonder why, as a people? Matter of fact, y'all remember what just happened with Ferguson, right? Y'all heard what happened in New York, right? You know there's a reason for that, why it keep happening to us? Because the Lord is the one allowing it to happen. All of the stuff that people want to tell you, yeah, I need you to hold them both, bro. All the stuff that people tell you about Jesus, when it comes to the Lord, a lot of this stuff, they ain't teaching you this. All right? Verse 15 right here. Let me show you this, all right? All these curses that's in this book only apply to us. They don't apply to the people that call themselves Israel over there in Israel now. But right here, he say, but it shall come to pass, if thou will not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God and do and observe his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, all these curses shall come upon thee. All these curses. Cursed thou shalt be when thou goest in and when thou comest out. When y'all walk in that store over there, they always watching you, aren't you? Ain't they always trying to watch and make sure you ain't trying to steal something? Yeah. Curse when you go in, curse when you come out. Cursed thou be in the city, cursed thou be in the field. It don't matter you here in the hood or if you go out to the burbs. They still looking at you sideways like something wrong with you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Curse. Let's read 25. And the Lord shall, no, not that one. Here you go, yeah. And the Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them, and thou shalt be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. Y'all know as slaves. What's happening, bro? What's happening, bro?
What's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
I ain't seen you in like 6 years, man.
Yeah, let me go and finish this lesson up for them.
Right. You gotta get
it says that we should be removed to all the kingdoms of the earth, right?
Yeah.
As slaves, we were sent everywhere. Look at this next one.
She said you gonna get
and that carcass shall be meat to the fowls of the air, to the beasts of the field, and none shall fray them away. Y'all know when they used to lynch us? Y'all know what a lynching is? Y'all know what a lynching is? When they hung us from a tree.
Oh, yeah.
The Lord said that this was going to happen. You see what I'm saying? But this will really will get y'all. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and their eyes shall fail longing for them all the day long. He's saying that sons and daughters be given to another people. Weren't we given away as slaves? This whole book is about us. The whole entire book. I'm gonna skip over because I wanna get to. Thou shalt begot sons and daughters, but you shall not enjoy them, but they shall go into captivity. What's captivity? Slavery. That didn't happen to nobody else but us. This whole Bible speaking about us. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. We the tail out of everybody. Ain't nobody trying to help us. That's why we out here doing what we doing, trying to help ourselves. Let me get to the end part. No, let me get to this part. Y'all might understand this. And among all these nations thou shalt find no ease, and thy sole of thy foot shall not have rest. And the Lord will give you a trembling heart, and a failing of eyes, and a sorrowful mind. That just happened. Everybody was pissed off about Trayvon Martin. Everybody was pissed off about it. And thy life shall be in doubt before thee. Don't tell me y'all ain't out here afraid. Don't tell me not one of y'all niggas got a gun on you. Don't tell me none, because if I was standing out here doing something, I'd be afraid too. I'm gonna get to the bottom part so you can really see. And the Lord shall bring thee again into Egypt again with ships. That's the key. Wasn't no other people sent to the rest of the world in ships except us. Come over here. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother. We mad as soon as a nigga walk across the street. Like, who the hell are you? Because you don't trust him. You might think he's trying to do something to you. So let me show you. Right, so let me show you something else.
You got with that happy yesterday. Yeah.
So because his eye is evil towards his brother,
Listen to everything he's seeing, all this shit happening, bro.
man, I used to do this. I used to be out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't used to be doing this with y'all doing, but I used to be out here doing other crap.
What he just read? What?
Isaiah 51, right?
What he just read? He just read. He said
Slavery. I just showed you slavery.
they should be, they brother, even though they brother, he is still gonna be evil.
You still gonna, your eye gonna be evil towards your brother, right?
Like, you ain't gonna have no love.
Let's read this. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, thou hast drunken the hand of the cup of the Lord's fury. So the Lord is mad. We'll skip down to 18. There is none to guide her among all the sons. Listen. There is none to guide her among all the sons she hath brought forth. The sons is you guys. All right? None to guide y'all at all. All the sons she hath brought up forth. Now, if this don't hit you in the head, I don't know what will. Listen. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all streets. Where's the head of all streets? Where's the head? Where's the beginning of all streets? Y'all standing on it.
Right, I just said
You said out here. Okay, my fault. The corners, right? As a wild bull in the net. A wild bull is trying to kill anything, right? Yeah. But if it's in the net, it's even more upset. It's even more upset. And full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God. So again, brothers out here mad at each other on these corners, shooting each other up. Lord said this was going to happen to us because I drive around this city all day. I don't see this no place else. Now, because we doing this, killing each other up, here's the end result. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. The Lord is, 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled, and they are of them snared in holes and hid in prison houses. Who's the majority of people in prison?
Black people.
Yes, sir. They are full of prey. None delivereth. None delivereth. For a spoil. None saith restore. Ain't nobody trying to help y'all. Ain't nobody trying to help us. That's why we out here on these corners trying to help ourselves. I did a video a couple hours ago with some of the crackheads that be out here buying stuff. Lord don't like them selling themselves in order to get this stuff. But who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord? See, that's the real Jesus. Because we broke his commandments. He said, I'm the one that put you in all of this stuff. He against whom we have sinned, for they will not walk in his ways, neither will they be obedient to his law. Ain't that what I said in the beginning? Therefore he hath poured upon him the fury of his anger, and the battle that has set him on fire round about, yet he knew not. So the Lord done put all this fury on us. We out here doing all this stuff. Everything that happens to it, we keep asking why. Why is this happening to us? Why is this happening to us all day? Because the Lord is saying, I'm doing it to you. And you won't even, and let me keep reading. And it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart. He telling us, he doing this, but ain't nobody thinking. Because all of these false prophets out here that tell you to go to church on Sunday, they teach you about the Lamb of God, which is not a problem. But they ain't telling you how Jesus will take.
Move at it.
They're not trying to tell you how Jesus is going to go upside your head in these curses either. All right, this is the Wake Up Show. This Brother Azza K. Fingers out on the street. I have a person here. I'm not going to mention name. I'm not going to put her on camera because, again, if she repents, don't need this to be seen. And then, later on someone else looks at it. My first question to you, do you even believe in Jesus before I even start with this?
Yes.
You do. You do know that Jesus is the God of the Old and the New Testament?
Yes.
All right. I know you heard people say that the law is done away with, right?
No.
You ever heard that before?
No.
No? Well, Jesus is the one that gave us all the laws and commandments before he came in the flesh. All right? And this is one of the laws that he put down. It says, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. You know what that is, right?
No.
A mankind laying with mankind as it was a woman
See, you have to be more specific to me. I believe in God, but I don't.
All right. What this is saying is, this is talking about homosexuality.
Okay.
Okay. Thou shalt not lie with mankind. That's me laying with another brother, like if it was a womankind.
Okay.
All right. It's an abomination.
I got you.
Now, the reason I started off with that is because I want to go to Deuteronomy 23 and show you something. Like I said, I'm doing this out of the love of Jesus and for the love of my brothers and sisters that I see out here on these streets. Here he says, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel. Do you know that you are a part of Israel? The real Israelites? Not the ones that you've seen on TV that claim to be Jews. This whole book is talking about us as a people, the one God's really love. Matter of fact, let me just show you real quick. Deuteronomy 28, before I go back to that. If you ever get a Bible, you read this whole chapter of Deuteronomy 28, it's going to show you you. But the very last verse here says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. That's by the way thereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there shall be you shall be sold to your enemies and bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Now, there's only one group of people that's been sent around the world in ships, right? Who was that? That's us.
In the ships.
Right. Okay. Slaves, cargo.
Slaves. Okay.
So now, and the reason this happened is because he say here in verse 15, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and do all his commandments and his statutes, I will command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and take thee. That's why y'all out here in these streets. That's why these brothers out here on the corner selling drugs to y'all. Because we being cursed for not following. Our ancestors didn't listen. And as time went on, we ain't listened. And now we still going through this stuff. So let me go back to Deuteronomy 23. Like it says, there should be no whore of the daughters of Israel. You are Israelite. But what you doing out here in these streets? That's what it is. And the Lord don't like it, sister. Let me show you who he compares you to. Remember what we read earlier about sodomites? It said, there should be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. So our brothers that's out here having sex with each other, he's comparing y'all to them. And we know he don't like that. The next verse, thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore, nor the price of a dog into the house of the Lord thy God for any vow. For even both these things are abomination unto the Lord thy God. So what he's saying here is you can't even take the money that you earn. You know what tithes are, right? So if you go to church and you out here making money like this, he don't even want to accept that. And he said, nor the price of a dog. So now he's calling the sodomites a dog. And he comparing you with them. Okay. All right. Now the last thing I want to show you, remember that dog thing. We're going to go to the very last book. Last chapter. The very last thing, it says, blessed are they that do his commandments. So now I told you we weren't doing his commandments, but he's saying those that do his commandments will be blessed. That they may have the right to the tree of life. The tree of life is actually Jesus. All right. And may enter through the gates into the city, which is going to be heaven when it comes down to earth. But these are the people that won't get in. The next verse, for without are dogs. There's the sodomites again. And sorcerers and whoremongers. Okay. And murderers and adulterers and those that loveth and maketh a lie. These are the people that's not going to get into Jesus' kingdom. They're going to be slaughtered and then thrown into the fire. And the only reason I stopped over to do this is because with the love of Jesus, I love you and love everybody else out here. But everybody don't want to listen. You ain't my first one today. I just stopped a couple times and some was like, I don't even want to hear it. So praise the Lord that you did stop. All right. So I really want you to think about this. Seriously. You got a drug habit? That's the problem, isn't it? Your drug habit is the reason why you doing what you're doing out here. You selling yourself. You got to kick that drug habit. Because the Lord don't care what it is you doing, how you doing it for. You know, he doesn't care if you out here selling your body for a specific reason. He don't want you selling your body, period. You know what I'm saying? You a cute woman. I know you can find you a husband, right? But the best, but the best way you're gonna find a husband is if you get off of that stuff and get off these streets. Because the only thing these brothers gonna do out here is they gonna use you for about 5 minutes or less and be on their way. All right. So those that's watching, grace, peace, and wake up in Jesus' name.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.